your first jiu-jitsu or, fighting type competition, what to expect, the things that I think you should expect. First, that you should go in there with the attitude, this isn't life and death. Winning, losing, that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is that you go out there and you learn. And I've always learned more from match when I lost, unfortunately. It's like if I win, it's like you pat yourself on the back and you walk away, and you don't really, dissect it too much. Whereas when you lose, you literally go through every single nitpicking, sometimes too much, but usually it's a really good thing that you can turn something negative into a positive because you come back even stronger. The next thing is that making weight. When you go out there, it's like the making weight. I think for your first competition, I think you should basically compete at whatever weight that you are, because you want to take away that one stress, so you're trying to minimize the amount of stress that you're going to have. So go out there and just, if I weigh 190 pounds, don't try to cut down to 180, 5 or something like that. Just walk in there and compete, especially in jiu-jitsu. You're just going out there, if you gi or no gi. The next thing is don't put too much pressure on yourself. When you go out there, it's like this is, like I said, it's not life and death. You don't want to add to the stress. You're just going out there to have a good time. Your first jiu-jitsu competition, it's like, hopefully it's not the Worlds or something like that. You definitely want it to be, a smaller, fun tournament. Something where you hopefully can go in there and compete against people with similar experience to you. So don't wait until have your world championships be your first tournament. The next thing that I think you should worry about is okay, you've weighed in, you've made weight, you're at the tournament. Now it's like, knowing what time about you're going to compete. There's going to be a whole bunch of hurry up and wait. This is tournaments. And under the best of circumstances, you're going to spend some time at this tournament. This isn't jiu-jitsu practice where you walk in and, an hour later you're done. This is usually going to take some time. So you've got to kind of expect that, So it's like, come in there prepared with food, drinks, so that you can be comfortable while you're there. And you also don't want to get low blood sugar. So make sure you bring something to eat. Okay, the next thing is they're getting close to your bracket. Start paying attention, watching the guys that you're going to be competing against, because if you win, you're going to be going on, and you're going to be competing against the guys that also won. So you want to kind of try to figure out what their tendencies are. What are they doing? What can, how is this going to make you better? I'm going to continue with this, and I'm going to have the second edition of this next week.